I'm Kronicz from the most extreme wrestling, the MXW, and you now have a name, and you are Kristol, and I am Kronicz. So remember that, and this is the Raw review for today,
21st.
the 21st of March,
Yes.
2011, and we're gonna do this Raw review, and this will be the first Raw review that is actually live after the show. Usually, I record the show like the day after, and I upload the video actually like 24 hours after the whole thing happened. So this is going to be a new experiment. And I mean, when I say this is live, I mean this is live. I'm recording this. I have no chance to mess up, because if I mess up, I'm screwed. And I can't redo this video. I can't restart, because I'm going to go to sleep after this. Screw that. So you're going to have to comment. And you're going to have to let me know if this is something that you would want me to do. Or would you rather me upload it in better quality, better picture quality at a later date? I mean, who knows? So let's get to the review. We watched it together, which was awesome.
We sure did.
Yeah. So it starts off, and then, oh my God, it's JR. It's the Oklahoma boy himself. He's coming out.
But it was Michael Cole, which was awesome because, I mean, I know JR was a great announcer and all that, and he's probably a fairly smart individual, but really he kind of looks like a stupid redneck. So I think he's a great person for Michael Cole to make fun of.
It's kind of weird to me, because when WCW did this almost exact same thing, making fun of JR and doing the exact same bit, it was highly offensive, and JR got all mad. But I'm sure he was okay with this. I guess it's just because WCW did it.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Asked.
It just stuck in my mind because they made him way fatter than they did in the whole WCW parody or whatever.
What? But he is that fat. That was a realistic portrayal of his weight.
But anyways, Michael Cole came out, and then he got in his coal mine. How did you like the coal mine?
I love the coal mine.
It's great.
I love everything about Michael Cole.
It's just
great. He
great.
says the things that enter my mind. That's why I love Michael Cole.
Oh man, it's crazy. And this whole feud, starting with Michael Cole and JR, just them two, actually started at the old school
Wait, you
episode.
talking about Jerry or JR?
JR. Yeah, I'm not talking about the match they're going to have, but the whole him making fun of JR, I think that all started at the old school thing, you know, when they had the ropes and all that, the old school episode, because remember, JR came out to call a special match, and Michael Cole was doing his whole, not paying attention and stuff.
I remember that. Okay.
So next, we had, Triple H. Oh, Triple H came out.
Go ahead.
What did he even do? Triple H came out.
I'll tell you what Triple H did. Triple H went on the bullshit train, because he made stuff like 2 icons. Well, see, I wrote it down so I would remember. 2 icons will clash together like never before. Someone will die at WrestleMania. This match will change our lives forever. No one will ever be the same. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Because they've met up before. I don't buy the feud because it happened in 30 seconds.
But everything about WrestleMania started like that. Everything has been quick build. Just
I've noticed that. I don't like that so much. But I especially didn't like Triple H just spewing it out. I mean, it was everywhere.
Was it really everywhere?
Yes, it was. I could see the bullshit exiting
but
his mouth.
Raw did start off strong though, because you had the whole JR thing, but it wasn't JR, and then Michael Cole, and then Triple H. But then
you know, when Triple H comes out, it's always a big thing.
Yeah, but it was but it was like. Zzz,
that's true.
Because it got boring really quick. I don't know. I didn't buy it. Next, but okay, yeah, Triple H is still out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Ted DiBiase comes out there.
Right.
Ted DiBiase had something to do on Raw.
Yay!
And what did he get? He got the old the pedigree through the table.
Right.
Just classic Triple H.
Destroyed the table.
I mean, didn't they do that last week with Sheamus or something?
I don't remember.
The table always gets broken. It's
a magical table.
That's a specialty built table. They only have that in WWE, but somehow it just keeps popping up, and they just have a million of them. I mean, you think they'd make a better table or something? I don't know, or just use something that you could buy at Walmart. Next, there was Sheamus and Evan Bourne again in a rematch.
I don't have anything to say.
I don't know. That was whatever. I guess they got to get Evan Bourne out there because they want to push Evan Bourne just a little. just a little, but you know, not they don't want to push him too much. And Sheamus, he's got to have some airtime. I mean, it was his holiday, St. Patrick's Day.
Well, actually, that was like
I know,
4 days ago.
Yeah, but Raw didn't happen 4 days ago, and he's not on SmackDown. And then he was on the cover of Muscle and Fitness. They got to
lame. That guy is the pastiest dude ever.
Yeah, but he's got muscles, and
pasty.
He's got the Irish people. You know, they can look up to him because no tan.
I think he's pasty. Just because I have no tan doesn't mean I don't want to look at men with tans. Ooh.
Whatever. Anyways, then Daniel Bryan comes out and he wants a match or something at WrestleMania. Oh, whatever.
That was kind of lame.
Oh no! And then something happened. Randy Orton comes out of a bus. He says that he's hearing voices, and it's a family bus.
He then spent like a good 5 minutes talking about how great his bus was.
And he's got his family in there.
Yeah.
And
made this special emphasis on the family in the tour bus.
All I can think is he has a family tour bus, and he's Randy Orton, and he's supposed to be like really cool or something. And I'm like, a bus? Okay, every time we see a bus in WWE, you know what happens. The bus explodes. The bus bursts into flames. Vince McMahon dies in the bus. Triple H drops a beam on DX's bus or whatever. This is what happens. So I'm thinking later in the night that's when it's going to happen. But we hadn't got there. We hadn't got there that far yet. So.
By the way, the cat keeps running around. That's why we keep looking like we're schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to explain
Okay. Next, we got Maurice and Eve. Eve is the champion. You had something to say about Maurice, right?
Oh, I just think she acts like a slut, but I mean, that's her gimmick, so.
Yeah,
she does a good job at it.
I thought that match.
Maurice.
I thought that match sucked. I don't know. I just couldn't get into that, really. Then we got
Cole interrupted again, too.
Yeah, I kind of missed that, but.
He interrupted.
Apparently, he made somebody really mad.
She tried to kick his ass through the coal miner box.
So, if I gave that a rating, I would give it just an awful one.
Okay.
Gabriel and Slater versus... I can't even do it. It's like this. Santino Marella and Kozlov. Not sure really what was going on. He tried to do the Cobra and it didn't happen, so then I wasn't interested anymore because that's all I cared about in that match is seeing the Cobra, man.
Took me back to the Royal Rumble.
I know. With tears in his eyes.
He tries the Cobra.
But yeah, and Show Kane came out. Why is Kane and Big Show always in weird tag combinations? You know, you had like Big Show and The Miz, and you had Kane and RVD, and Kane and Booker T. I just don't understand that. I don't watch SmackDown that much. I've been watching the past couple episodes, but I didn't even know they were tag teaming. Whatever. So Cena,
I didn't know that either.
But then Cena appears on the satellite in what appears to be the backstage area. But it's not. He's at home.
Shocker. Nobody saw that coming.
No, he's at home. He was at home at this point.
Looked just like backstage.
And all I can think about is it says via satellite, and I'm like, he's bringing it via
satellite.
Satellite.
Quit blocking my airtime. Back here.
Back here. Am live, and I can do whatever I want because I'm live. Just like Monday Night Raw is live, I am live. Kronicz is live. Your points are not crystal clear, by the way. And then Kurt Angle and Cole. I mean, Jack Swagger and his rip-off Rage Against the Machine music comes out. The table.
But wait. Jack Swagger is a rip-off, so it only makes sense that he should have a rip-off band with him. It's perfect.
I guess so. I mean, that does make sense. And then the table.
Was it crystal clear?
Then the table, the announce table that was destroyed, is reconstructed for the first time ever. I think the table gets reconstructed.
Like I said, it's a magical table. The little fairies from Pixieland came and fixed it.
Like
Tinkerbell.
I'm not even gonna. No, I don't know if you should be on this review. You are really screwing things up, I think.
Hey.
Because we're live and yeah. I lost my place. Okay, Dolph Ziggler comes out. Awesome.
Morrison!
And then Morrison comes out. And they have a match. They have a match, and then Trish Stratus is there, and then all the women are there. And then everybody... What is going on here?
Kronicz has to do something off camera.
Oh, I'm back. So,
Dun-dun-dun.
Lay Cool and Vicky Guerrero and all this, they're all batting each other around, and somebody gets thrown on the floor, and then they get all put into a match together, which was a pretty good, it made me laugh.
It was a good match.
Trish Stratus is really cool, and then...
Morrison's really awesome.
I don't know if you saw this, but it was like Advertising City, because they were like, hey, there's Trish Stratus. She's on the cover of this magazine. Hey, there's Snooki's going to be in this match. She's going to be here. And
it was just like, Snooki. They were
just plugging stuff just
and then they threw in Tough Enough and like Diva of the Year and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, Diva of the Decade.
Oh, excuse me.
Man, I really have to calm myself because I can see the microphone levels going up to the red, and I don't know how I could possibly be talking that loud. But I gotta talk.
Because you're so excited.
I gotta talk really quiet. And they had a match, and Morrison gets pinned again. He's been losing like 100.
Which is bull. Vicky Guerrero pinned him.
Well,
come on. He better win at WrestleMania, but we all know he will.
He will.
Dolph Ziggler's
awesome. I love Morrison. I also love Dolph, so I don't know who I'm going to be cheering for at WrestleMania.
I know that I'm going to be cheering for Morrison, and he's probably going to be cheering for Dolph, and then it's not going to go well. I just know this.
Okay, so Rey Mysterio, dressed as SpongeBob, comes out and fights Orton. And I just couldn't watch the match because all I kept thinking about is SpongeBob.
SquarePants.
I know, and you're wearing yellow too.
I love SpongeBob. I'm not afraid to admit it.
And then... Orton gets beat down a little bit, and then he sees his family's in trouble, and that bus...
that was like not his real wife. I don't think so.
The bus comes back to haunt him, and the bus is there. The short bus, and then they call him out.
No, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you're not to my favorite part of this part yet.
And they come out. And he's like, you better not touch my new bus that we've never seen before, and it just now appeared, and now I have a bus, and everybody should know that I ride in a bus and not a rent-a-car and not in a limo. And then his wife or whatever is like, stop it!
No. See, right before that was my favorite. It's where they, open the door and hit him, and he's, out cold. From a door.
That's true.
I've seen matches where he got... like pounded and thrown and beat, and he comes back, and then oh my gosh, somebody accidentally smacks the door into his face.
Now
out cold. Cold.
We've noticed this at the end of Raw. Everything that happens, you always get hurt more. Like Cena last week, he got his head shoved into something. He was completely knocked out.
That's right.
And we were led to believe that he was at home recuperating, which he wasn't. Then, all right, this is the last segment. Miz comes out, and he's going to unveil a new championship. And it's like the WWE Championship just turned upside down so that it says M like Mermaid Man on his belt.
Successfully stupid.
But you know what? Yeah, I mean...
it was supposed to be stupid and infuriating, and it was successfully stupid and infuriating.
I didn't even think it was that offensive. Everybody comes up with their new belt. It's not as offensive as Jeff Hardy's freaking belt.
No. I'm just saying that all he did was turn it upside down.
Yeah. But it's just stupid.
He didn't even bother putting the line on the underside of the M. It's still on the underside of the W.
But check this out. If you take the MXW logo and you turn it upside down, it still says MXW. Most Extreme Wrestling. Isn't that great?
That's so great.
You can turn it upside down. You can turn it sideways. And
what about if we turn it diagonally?
I just played slap bass with my thing and just slapped into it.
Now you don't know what the rest of your points were.
I don't have any more points. That was the end of Raw.
We forgot. No. Cena came out.
Oh, he tore down the dressing room thingy.
Yeah. No. He didn't tear down the dressing room thing. The road crew came in and tore down the fake thing that was supposed to be his house but still looked like backstage, revealing that it was backstage, even though it looked like backstage the whole time. 3 guys came and dismantled the room, and he went, "Y'all are in my living room," and came out and kicked everybody's butt. That was the end of Raw.
Totally missed that.
That's because you weren't in there. Because you lost interest.
I did lose interest. After I saw the logo upside down, I just thought it was stupid.
And actually...